Afro commies out here on his grind. Neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Selma shrugs, he's got no side. Just watching waves like a lazy tide. Afro commie seems a low-key wild, but he's got charm, it's his freestyle. So casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with a wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. As Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. With the moonbeam, with the wig so bright. With the wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure.
What's that, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha. I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. You see that? And of course, I'm joined with the one and only two-man crew, the legend himself, the prince of debauchery himself, the king himself, the Afro coming ever 765. How you doing today, Afro?
You already know. It is your local neighborhood. Come back here to the folks today with us. They're back saying gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it. Y'all niggas know the spiel. God, we gotta shorten down the intro time. 2 minutes is crazy, yo. I got ADHD. That 2 minutes whoops my ass. I could disappear in that time.
That is true. And keep an eye on that studio. We'll figure it out. Everybody want their name in the intro, so yeah, do it. But we are casual conversations, as y'all saw. We got a lot of topics to talk about. It's a great show. But before we do that, you want to know a little bit more about us. I had nothing going on this week. I sprained my ankle. I'm recovering. I'm trying to work out to look better and sexier for y'all on camera. Africa, what about you?
I broke my phone. Had to go get a new phone. But other than that, regular shit. I've been playing Persona 5 Royal Edition. You know, just being a teenager trying to start lascivious relationships with adults for some reason, and it's just a video game. But I got mad demons and shit, so you know the vibe.
I need to finish Metaphor, but I need to
Casio.
Yeah, I gotta play that, and I gotta finish. Even though when I stream, I started over so I could stream. So it's like,
okay. While we're on this, One Piece right now, folks. I don't know how we got to look. Just it's casual conversations, random shit happens, folks. If you're not reading One Piece right now, folks, this is me. I usually don't do this. I'm usually not one of these town decriers like that. Jump on the bandwagon, yo. Oda is writing a generational masterpiece right now, and like shit's getting real. It's a beautiful time, but it's a sad time at the same time because like it's really coming to an end, yo. One Piece might really be over in the next 4 years. That's crazy. But yeah, sorry. That's how my week's been. I've been a lot of One Piece spoilers. Oda's God tier.
Speaking of, we do have 4 years of Trump. So what we're going to talk about here is, for y'all that don't know, Republicans and Trump, well, some Republicans, have stated that the Epstein style is a hoax created by the Democrats, and why do you still care? That was 4 years ago, and they've been upset. So but there's been a meme going around that said the clip gives the same energy. Let's watch it, and then me and Afro will break down in the most unserious fashion this happenings.
You still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
What about people who say you're only interested in the Middle East for oil?
What? Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
For you, if you don't get that meme, I don't know what to tell you, but it's basically
but the younger generation might not understand. But I don't think our demo's that young.
Yeah, so we'll explain it to you for you don't understand. He was pretending to be George Bush and and then he ran because he was guilty. Trevor, y'all still talking about this? Because they're saying he's guilty, giving the same guilty energy of being on Epstein.
And we found out that the tape that they released, you know how originally it was only 1 minute that was missing from the Epstein. Wired went into it, and apparently and like I said, I said it on the show last week, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't more missing. Apparently there are actually 3 minutes missing. So
yeah.
3 minutes of the video from the cell that's around the corner.
I have seen content creators like Asmongold say it wouldn't make sense for Trump to be on the list as rumored because Biden would have released the list. I'm like, no, he wouldn't.
No.
I think y'all forget. Trump used to be friends with a lot of these people. So if you're on the list,
never forget, and this is the fact, folks. Donald Trump was sued in 2016 by a woman, and the lawsuit was dropped in the end or whatever, but she alleged that Donald Trump had SA'd her at Jeffrey Epstein's house in 1994, I do believe, when she was 13 years old. Allegedly. I mean, not allegedly, the lawsuit's real. The lawsuit did in fact happen.
But the allegation is allegedly.
Yes.
But yeah,
we ain't gonna act like it's just, he didn't know this guy. They knew each other in passing. No, these motherfuckers knew each other for decades and were close friends. Allegedly.
Just like he was friends with Bill Clinton and Bill Clinton was in his wedding. Like I don't know what games y'all feel like politicians play, but y'all fall for it and it'd be the most entertaining thing ever when you don't realize these people just like playing like call it. It's like I'm gonna put it where people can understand it. You play Afro, have you ever played with a rival online? They slick your friend, but y'all always rival, you always compete against each other in a game.
Yeah, I got a couple of niggas that fucking like we talk mad shit to each other, but low key we're cool. We've partied before.
That's
partied
partied
together on the game, but yeah.
That's what Republicans and Democrats are. You go work for one of these people right now. They were like, yo, we at war right now. We got to beat these people. I don't care about blah, 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 blah. Your family, your friends, how they can get like that. We don't care. I just care about beating them. This guy who I eat dinner with so I can brag to my family at our rich golf party thing. How do I know that? I done seen it.
Look, the Democrats, folks, if you need an example, and this is just a loose example, I'm not saying these gentlemen are friends. Never forget that Barack Obama has on multiple occasions compared Donald Trump to Hitler, yet still shook that nigga's hand at the inauguration. You know what I mean?
I'm just being honest, I think he just friendly. Michelle did not, because
Michelle wasn't fucking with it, and neither was the women held it down.
She didn't even go to the funeral just because
neither did Kamala.
I'm not going to Jimmy Carter funeral. Hell no. Just he there? He there? I'm not going.
Hey.
That's great. I like Jimmy, but that man there, I ain't going. Me and him can't be in the same building.
Yeah, if it's fuck you, it's fuck you, and I respect that.
That's what I'm saying. Obama, I think he's just like a nice, polite, political guy. She's like, no, we don't rock with you, dog.
Yeah, but that's such a crazy look, though. Like, it'd be one thing, but you compared this man to Hitler.
But Trump also said the man was like, he was like some foreign dude, and he shook his hand. He hated him.
But and I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling these people. You should know it's never that deep. As deep as you motherfuckers make these politics, the politicians don't take it that deep.
Yeah, they just trying to compete to win a game to them. How can I convince you that these people are evil and I can win the game? That's all it is. And we all get upset by it. And by the way, like I said last week, I don't want to go too far in it because we already talked about most of it. It was just the Trump response this week because last week we got the update that nothing happened. This week we got the response.
You got my I hate politics rant, and then it just blame the internet, yo. Blame the fucking internet.
And then we got gaslit. What? The Democrats made up this list. There is no list. Why the
I
hell
ain't
is
been
there?
paying attention to what people have been. I've been more focused on the fucking Israeli attacks on Syria than.
That's another story we have today. But let's do something less serious that make people less sad. Connor McGregor sent his pics to Azealia Banks, which is the most strangest combination. And he sent it to him and said, I've been lifting weights. Don't be a rat because all rats get caught. I don't know if he knew who he was sending this to because it's crazy.
Yo, if there was any fucking person you were going to send this pic to with that caption, as a white man, Azealia Banks is the last fucking one. What the fuck was he thinking?
You can be a mob boss. She don't care. She is batshit.
She don't give a fuck.
She is batshit. And they said, how you gonna send a bitch some cricket dick pic, then threaten her not to tell? Nigga, do you know who the fuck I am? She said it for you. Do you know who the fuck I am?
Yo,
I am crazy. I call out Beyonce weekly.
Didn't he come out and say he was hacked yet? Because that's the.
I don't think he said nothing, but he sent it directly to her and said, "Don't be a rat because all rats get caught." It's crazy.
That's gotta be a troll, yo. He's gotta be hacked. Or he's just really that dumb. Maybe, yo, CTE is real. CTE is real.
He said that shit to Azealia Banks out of every.
At first, I thought you said Iggy Azalea.
No,
and I was like, man. And then I realized you said Azealia Banks, and I was like, fuck no.
She a little bit racist too. So she
I was gonna say, and she's not the biggest fan of white folks, or so it seems at certain points.
And she ain't scared of.
She's not the biggest fan of light skins either. So like,
and she ain't scared of nothing. She called out Jay-Z every day. People just put us crazy, so they probably don't do nothing to her.
So people know she's just out there, so they're like, whatever. It's not worth it. It is not worth it.
Blood, dog.
I was gonna say she's gonna be out there fucking sacrificing the chicken, fucking some dark hoodoo is gonna be aimed at Conor McGregor's soul. He's fucking around with the wrong one.
I'm like, what is wrong with you, Conor? Why would you send it to her? Out of every black woman on the internet.
Yo, any black woman on any platform, yo. Outside of maybe what's the
Nicki Minaj. Don't send Nicki Minaj.
No, Candace Owens.
Candace might like it though. She might just.
I was gonna say he could have got away with sending it to Candace Owens. But
Nicki Minaj, you don't send it to Nicki Minaj. You don't send it to Nicki Minaj.
The dick pic is crazy enough. The caption, though. What the fuck are you thinking, brother?
Rats.
Don't be a rat because rats get caught? What the fuck? If that is not predator coded, I don't know what the fuck is, yo.
I want to ask you this, Afro.
And I hate this because I fucked with Conor McGregor when he was beating niggas' asses.
Conor sent this unsolicited. When did?
Exactly, that's the craziest part. What do you do if you're just chilling and then Conor McGregor sends you a dick pic and says, "Don't tell anybody, you could get fucked up, cuz."
When do you send a dick pic? Like, you don't send it.
Why are niggas sending dick pics on social media?
To strangers, you know,
strangers, to famous strangers. When you're a famous person, that's what made me think initially. Oh, this nigga got hacked.
You just said
so fucking wild. And if he hasn't been hacked, then I think it's the punches, brother. It's gotta be.
Or
That's not regular. No, bro. He's been knocked out multiple times.
does
He's
he have a
also
fight?
been hit in the head multiple times. I mean,
Tori, does he have a fight coming up?
I don't know. I don't believe so. I don't think he's fought in the Coon's age.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe he got a fight that he's promoting, and who better to promote than the crazy?
No, I don't think that nigga's fighting anybody, as far as I know. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm usually pretty well up to date on fights that are going to happen, especially big fights, especially a big fight like a McGregor fight.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's weird.
That's so crazy. Just unprompted, out of the blue.
Full body mirror pick.
Full body is the craziest part.
With the right with the little turn.
No deniability. None whatsoever. That is you, brother.
That is you, brother. I do gotta. We going through these topics. We giving our opinions, man. But this is what I want, because Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has been exposed.
I don't know who the fuck this is.
She is the lady who basically the Kevin Samuels for women. So
God.
Let's listen to her versus a crazy person. Because I'm telling you, the weakness to an educated person is a psychopath. Especially when they like not just like debater types. They just like the ones that just get off what they get off. But instead, when you meet a crazy nigga and he just start asking stupid questions that's unprofessional, you get thrown off. So here it is, 6 minutes of this from After Dark, The Truth.
6 minutes?
We ain't gonna listen to the whole 6 minutes, but here you go.
Oh, sure. You just flipped the script on us. We over here.
Reverse Uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was insightful.
We need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
Dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating.
Dating but single.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We've dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we're gonna take this sheep clothing off.
Right, the wolf teeth going out. No,
he was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years. And yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together. Okay. We working together.
Okay. Afro coming, your thoughts on her being I want to point out
her work. He's her work.
And I want to put
this nigga out here crooning for a relationship, and she left in it.
I didn't want to put the 6 minutes on her, but she did say when he confronted her about it over and over again, because he did not let up, because ignorant. But she admitted, like, I'd rather be the one walking, put the leash on the dog than being the one on the leash. So everybody like, oh shit, we know what that means. But yeah, people.
It is what it is.
So people ask her, how can she give these women advice? Like I said, the female Kevin Samuels type, when she's 42 single and playing around with men and throwing this man
around. Can't do teach, brother. It's simple as that.
But so men are getting excited because Paul Pierce finally called her out after she like destroyed like Cam Newton and all them other people on their relationships and their style of relationship. So people are excited that Paul Pierce do not care to ask her about her life, and then he went on to mention, "I know you, so I know you be lying."
What player is fucking on Meg the Stallion right now?
Klay Thompson.
Okay.
But how you feel about these gurus and not living up to their truths, Afro coming?
Those who can't do teach, brother. I already said it. It's as simple as that. It's always been that simple. Some of the best coaches in the world, niggas ain't a lick good on the field, in the ring, or on the pitch. And that's just the truth.
So
at least from what I've been told. Except for I feel like it's different in like combat sports, low key. I feel like usually niggas who teach combat sports are probably pretty good at whatever they're teaching you.
Yeah. But like I said, today is a gauntlet episode. But the way I feel is, listen, you shouldn't be online looking up random gurus who you can't find a legit verification.
Just watch content. Just watch content creators to enjoy them. People, quit putting this much stock in these people. Just listen to them for entertainment, like it's meant to be.
Everybody looking like everybody trying to be gospel red pill. That's how you live your life and all that. But listen, these people ain't got their shit together. Y'all listen to people tell you how to get $1 million. They live in like a 1-bedroom small apartment. And I'm not talking about mine is like a big 1-bedroom apartment. These people live in a small 1-bedroom apartment telling you they millionaires. They not. They go on yachts because their friend pay them to be on there just so they can get an image. They take pictures. They rent Ferraris and they rent them for like an hour. You can get a Ferrari for $115 to rent for an hour, dog. And you can take pictures and do a video with it. It's not hard. You can do the same thing with a private plane thing. And you just go to the thing and it's easy. It's not hard. They not bothering like that. These people are tricking you. It's to manipulate you. These dudes, all these in shape content creators, they taking steroids and shit, claiming they all natty. We just found out one the other day just got exposed by my boy who takes steroids. Like, take the test. So none of this real. I saw Kai and Aiden Ross. Everybody like, oh, Kai fake. Aiden messing with Kai money. Kai don't want him on stream. It's okay. That's life. Sometimes you can't bring your friends everywhere. They not meant to go everywhere. You can still be friends with them. You can still be friends with them, but you can't take them everywhere. Some people I love to death that I'll hang out with all day, but you can't go to that event with me. We can't be on TV together. You running my name.
No. But it's crazy because there was just the whole arc of Kai where he was begging to be on Aiden's stream, and it does look kind of crazy. Aiden asked to be on your stream, you leave him hanging. It
looks crazy, but in real life, again, at that point, Aiden was a normal streamer. Then after a while, he started doing red pill and all that shit. Maybe not a good look.
The kick arc was different. I can't argue there.
He started playing.
I'm just saying, I see how people can look at it that way.
In real life, this man trying to make generational money for him and his friends and his family. For real. If you are you really my friend? If you know you do fucked up shit and you can't be around, or you just a dude who just like, yo, I want to hang out. Listen, we're doing a business at this point.
But I think
streaming is a business now. Streaming is a business, Afro.
No, I agree wholeheartedly.
Listen, we do it. I do this for fun most of the time, and if we blow up, I'll probably get a lot more serious with Afro now.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, like listen, if we start getting rich, I'm gonna talk to Afro and everybody about doing certain things different. We gotta be more on time. Right now, we small. We just trying to have fun, and we're gonna try to grow. Still trying to grow it, but at the same time. But if it start making millions of dollars, I'm like, yo, Afro can't be late. We make millions of dollars. It's that time. You know what I mean? And you understand it, right?
Yeah, but we'll adjust the timing. Look, even if we get rich, I'm the same nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as a business, we gotta still do business shit. We gotta probably do maybe more shows or something that instead of me being like, I don't care right now, because again, we ain't making enough. This is just fun hanging out with my boy. But a certain time you get rich, you be like, okay, we expect this. We got this deal. You can't say this. You gotta do this. And after Mike can't be on every show because he might say I ain't gonna hold back, and then I'd be like, hey, the brands can't have that, and he gonna understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got a brand deal. They don't like the shit you do, so this one you can't. He gonna understand it. By the way, you can't get mad at somebody for that's how you're supposed to be. It do look. It do look weird, but at the same time, I understand once you get to a certain level.
No, I definitely understand it. I'm just saying I understand. I also understand why people look at it kind of. Yeah.
And by the way, Aiden said we cool off stream. We talk all that.
Yeah, I would say Aiden. It is the fans that are angry about this. It's not the guys. I don't feel hard.
He said, I get it. He don't want to be on stream with me, which means Aiden get the business part too, apparently. But by the way, Aiden fan base might be one also reason why people don't want him around, because they should get toxic. They are very toxic. they are a brand risk toxicity. You start bringing them in. So, let's talk. Update on the story we did, Afro. The first hearing of the $50 million SA lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe took place this week, but the plaintiff's lawyer didn't show up. Next hearing is set for September 3rd. Basically, the judge was like, hey, you almost can get this thrown out if you want to. Basically, he was kind of hinting at it, but he said, no, we want full discovery. I want everything out here. We going forward. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but some people has hinted that he paid her off, which don't make sense because I don't think if he paid her off, he wouldn't want it to go forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he paid her off, he'd just be like, all right, cool.
She don't show up,
but
and then he don't go for it.
But the plaintiff's lawyer not showing up is
she didn't show up either, by the way. Her or the plaintiff or her lawyer. They just like say fuck this.
Maybe she thought that she was gonna get some quick, easy money and fucking Uncle Shay ain't playing that shit, yo.
He sounded like he ain't because he said we going forward. We going forward.
I don't blame him though, yo. Because
my name.
Although I forgot about this until we're talking about it now, I remember the show we did on it and everything now, but I hadn't thought about the fact that Shannon Sharpe was being sued like I did with the Diddy or anything. But yeah, if you just because I didn't remember doesn't mean that the brands don't remember, doesn't mean that the fucking corporations don't remember, doesn't mean that fucking the people that matter don't remember. So, like, I want to, we got to, look, you said some crazy shit about me, and you took it to court. Now we going to go to court with it, yo. I got to clear my name at this point. And, I mean, he doesn't have to clear his name, but the way the court of public opinion works, fucking, if he did just leave it be, we'd be like, oh, he paid it off, and fucking maybe he really did do something. At least him being like, no, I still want this to go forward. It's like, it gives a sense of, yo, man, he probably didn't do this shit.
I was like, I'm like, listening to it. It sounded like they was in a.
Now, if we go through this and he still ends up being proved guilty somehow, I don't see that happening. If there's not, if the plaintiff and her lawyer aren't showing up,
who's gonna prove it?
It's possible.
They said they called him to. He still ain't responded. Of course, he still ain't responded to court about showing up September 3rd. I'm like, okay, so I think that's an automatic win because I don't think you can win a lawsuit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't win a lawsuit if you don't argue it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you win it, so I don't know how you're gonna be proven unless he fuck up and prove it himself, and then he don't lose money, but he just showed he a freak ball. But but he too rich to have lawyers to do something that stupid.
Oh yeah, I remember the freaky. Yo, I forgot about the videos and shit, yo.
Yeah, big black man choking small.
Man, just choking the shit out of a little white woman.
Yeah. So
yo.
Like I said, this is a quick topic episode. So we done knocked out a few. We got another one. The beef is here.
Yo, Nikki was talking cash shit, brother. I was like, damn, what is this? Is a fuck her husband or something?
You know what's crazy? This started from what I gathered. I had to look it up hard. Punch TD said Broken Barbies, which is a new artist song that's coming out. And Nikki thought it was a diss to her, so she started dissing Punch. And then SZA said Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, LLL, silly goose. And then that's when Nicki Minaj went out, which I don't think she meant anything she about it either. I think she was talking about something else, probably a song by this new artist too. And she's like, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping, because she like, I don't care. So Nicki been like, paint your freckles on, which I think she had freckles before. I don't think they painted. I think she tried to hide them now more so.
No, but bitches do be painting on freckles.
She do, but I think she hides her freckles now because she used to just have freckles and now I don't, which is interesting. But like, see, in this, even in this picture, her freckles is gone from when she was not as attractive. That period when she wasn't attractive. So, but as you can see here, Nicki Minaj has more words for SZA and says that Drake originally wanted her on Rich Baby Daddy.
So is Broken Barbies the artist, or is it a song by another artist, or fucking what is it?
It's a song by the artist.
By what artist though?
It's a new artist that ain't debuted yet for them, I guess. Cause Punch explained it later, and then he got a beef with Academics TV, and then Academic tried to make it about Kendrick somehow. You know, Kendrick wasn't really mentioned. You know, Drake was, so I guess he tried to link it to Drake. But Kendrick
this feels like just Drake's camp finding a reason to take a shot at Kendrick's camp low key. We know that SZA just got done touring with Kendrick recently.
How about they still? Ain't they going to foreign tour part still?
Is the tour still going? Damn, I be forgetting how long tours are, yo.
I think it might just end it though, but I know they just had a show in like overseas this season.
But it does sort of just feel like Drake's camp found a reason to take issue with something that Kendrick's camp said, and bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle.
I'm trying to see when it ends. It ended. The North America one has ended. I know it ended. It ended about a few weeks ago. It ends. No, I'm talking about the foreign tour. They won't show me the foreign tour. I know America don't care about anything foreign, as we seen in the John and Lucas beef. But you said she tell you that she swallowed Drake balls, and then she like shake that ass for Drake's song, and then Nicki Minaj beefing with SZA because Nicki Minaj beef with everybody because she likes to beef. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
but
she be beefing.
And then she tried to bully people and claim they bullied her and all kind of weird shit because that's what she elite gaslight. Listen, I respect Nicki. Nicki, this ain't a diss at you, but I respect your level of gaslighting. I aspire to be at that level of gaslighting.
But she's a top tier gaslighter.
I aspire to be at your level. This is not a diss at you. This is a compliment. The ability to diss somebody and then gaslight people and then thinking they bullying you is levels. Like this shit, epic.
There are levels to this shit. And that is a very high level. To be able to turn yourself into the victim when you're the aggressor is a very, very dangerous talent to have.
So then three messages and then
got good, bro.
And then Nicki Minaj was on her for hours.
I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck did SZA do to Nicki? I was really trying to. I was like, damn, did she fuck her old man? Did they have beef back in the day?
She would say, don't take the bait, silly goose. And then Nicki said, step away. I don't even know what that meant. I don't know.
Mercury's in retrograde, so couldn't that be some weird? Couldn't that be some weird horoscope talk? Like, come on, yo, like you know how bitches be sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know. She took it away. Maybe she knows something I don't about this.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so maybe because the other way you take it is her saying, "Yo, Punch baited you and you took it, and now you're just out here on Front Street looking crazy for no reason."
Yeah, and then it led to the Academics TV page having beef, and then Academic tried to say his fans doing his page, even though he tells them that it's linked to him, and they his employees because it's Grand Wizard who talks directly to Drake. And then Punch said your boy probably had him right there, and then he like Drake don't run my page, but I'm like the dude that run the page you admitted 2-3 months ago did say Drake texted him, and that's how the emails leaked. Remember the email leak from Drake?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The dude who ran that page,
Grand Wizard chat nigga, did they?
Yeah. So he runs that page. So I'm like, so Drake does talk to dudes, so it could be plausible now. And I never thought about it, didn't care because I think that, but I want to warn you right now you're dealing with street dudes who don't think suing is cool. But one day you're gonna run to the wrong person that they gonna say something crazy about. And you literally called their employee.
Forget how Tasha K got took to the cleaners by Cardi B.
I'm saying Cardi B will sue you, so he's careful with her. But I don't think
Tasha K is still paying off Cardi B, isn't she?
She pretends she broke, so we don't know what's going on with that. But but listen, all I'm saying is it do look like I don't know. Somehow they got back to Kendrick, even though Kendrick ain't said a word. But somehow they always get back to Kendrick.
Man, let's sleep in dogs lie. Y'all won't bring this nigga back out. He gave y'all a cruel summer in 2024. We made it through fucking 2025. All right. Drake did his little weird what did I miss joint.
Listen, I love war, but I don't want war with Nicki fan because I have no beef with Nicki.
Yeah, I ain't got no beef with the Barbs, yo.
But if y'all want war one day, I'll go to war with y'all. But she ain't did nothing to make war.
I don't want war, but if y'all want war, we can go to war. No, I don't want no beef with the Barbs, brother.
I'm just saying for you, if y'all got mad at the little bit of shit I said, we can go to war.
I want beef with Benjamin Netanyahu. No, I'm just kidding.
he mean that shit. But somehow it's back to Kendrick, and I don't know how I got to Kendrick because nobody mentioned Kendrick, but somehow not a Drake fan. Like Kendrick must really lost the beef since he now attacking academic TV page. I'm like, Kendrick ain't said a fucking word.
And here's the thing. Punch and Kendrick cool, yes, but you can't even be like, oh, he's on his like Kendrick ain't even a part of TDE no more. You don't even have, you know what I mean?
Dave Free is too, and I'm like, Dave Free ain't part of TDE anymore.
No, he's a part of PG Lang.
You know what I'm saying? And PG Lang ain't tweeted nothing. Punch do his own thing. I don't know. It's the internet, bro. Everybody think just because you cool with a dude that somehow he's controlling something or something. Like, no. He don't have control of him. He does his own thing now. Punch does his own. Punch is grown man.
Me and Zelmay are cool. I love Zelmay. But if I go out here and fucking murder somebody, we're not going to be able to say, yo, I bet Zelmay had him knock that nigga down.
But if you on the internet, if you got beef with somebody in the fan base, they're going to tell you link to it because that's
like damn, Zelmay hyped him up before he went and did that shit, yo. Fucking send him to crash out, yo.
Oh, continuing our fast-paced updates of previous shows, because that's basically what this episode is. Lead prosecutor in the USA versus Sean Combs case fired by DOJ just weeks after high-profile trial.
Yeah, they said, look, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. You fucked up our new Negro head.
Like, we told you to get rid of this man, and you couldn't do it.
They were like, yo, first it was Young Thug got away from us. Now the Diddler's going to go free too in the end. And I don't think that was the same fucking prosecutor by any means.
Well,
it was all
a federal.
Both government.
Probably don't play as much. I think Fanny's still around. But Fanny, the federal government.
You really had to have botched up the case. But I mean, we saw the overreach was damn near negligible, if we're going to be honest.
And she fired for it.
Benny never should have been charged for a RICO. That nigga was never racketeering and influencing a criminal organization. I don't believe that. He was just a freaky ass nigga with money.
And she got fired because the feds do not play.
They like that 99% whatever conviction rate. They like that shit. And
I think they still count for it because they did get convicted on one charge, but they don't like that. They felt like they lost and they don't like that shit.
Yeah.
He might go free.
But I mean, like I said, the overreach was kind of negligible. Like once the fucking evidence was laid out in front of you, this nigga wasn't running a criminal organization, brother. He just wasn't.
I actually think they could have got him a little closer to make it more awkward, but they didn't use none of it. They start arguing about weird shit. They bring in an old girl whose case was awful, who was talking about, I was jealous. I'm like, oh my God, why you bring her? You could have just focused on Cassie for like 2 weeks.
But now Cassie was pregnant, though.
I think Cassie's case was a lot closer because the jurors asked a lot about Cassie. Jane, they didn't ask, from what I read, they didn't ask a single thing about Jane case.
But in the end, the charges that Denny got charged with, you honestly could have charged Cassie with those same charges.
But I'm thinking they had more thought toward the Cassie case, like maybe. Jane Doe, they gave no thought to her from what I read. They like, we ain't even asked.
She got hit with the ice bucket though.
But that's DV. They ain't what this about.
Oh yeah, that is.
But
I'm saying the overreach was just kind of crazy. If they'd have focused on the smaller charges, I think they'd have had a much better looking case in the end, and no one would be like that. Because this is low key. Niggas are like, damn, y'all are on some Batman shit. The Joker, instead of putting the Joker away forever, the Joker's gonna do a couple of years, maybe a couple months, and be back out on the street doing crazy shit again because the goddamn prosecutors aren't good enough to put him away for any meaningful amount of time. And if you don't think Diddy's gonna be more, one or two things: either Diddy is gonna be way more careful, or we're gonna get open air freak offs all over the place.
Speaking of that, I did. You know what pissed me off in DC?
As long as they're consensual, I'm out of 10.
You know what pissed me off about DC though? We said Batman. When I realized
what pisses me off is that fucking absolute fucking DC is a joke and every character is on steroids that I've seen so far. Why are they making every character buff as fuck for no reason? Sorry, you brought up DC, and that's what's pissed me off about DC. I've been slowly looking into these absolute comic books. Why is everybody on steroids? It looks like everyone is just drawn in the most ridiculously gnarly buff manner.
They look like Bane, Batman look like Bane, Wonder Woman look like Bane.
Everybody looks like Bane, nigga.
Wonder Woman story though.
Supergirl looks like Bane. Wonder Woman looks like Bane.
I do like the Wonder Woman story. The rest of them I ain't like this much. I do like the Wonder Woman.
I'm sure the stories are fine. I'm just talking about the way they're drawn.
Oh, a lot of stories ain't that good, but the Wonder Woman one is interesting. She's actually like a soldier from hell she's basically a Ghost Rider.
She's mad buff though, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's Ghost Rider. Yeah. She like get people and bring them back to hell. That's her job with the whip. So I'm like, okay. So you just go. They rechanged the story. She's still Amazon, but she was born and sent to hell. So that she just works.
Can I be honest? I haven't seriously read a DC storyline since Dark Knight's Metal.
Dark Knight's Metal. Woman of Tomorrow is a good one.
Metal, I feel like, or at least a few. But
the only one worth reading would be Woman of Tomorrow. The rest of them kind of haven't been that good in DC.
I read more webtoons than anything nowadays. It's manga. I'm always reading One Piece. One Piece is on break next week though. So,
but the thing that pissed me off when I found out Bruce Wayne owned Arkham Asylum, and I'm like, this motherfucker just letting these motherfuckers off so he can beat them up again. How they keep breaking out of Arkham Asylum? Because he's letting them out just to beat them up again. Bruce Wayne can do way more than Batman. And he just let them people out. He's letting them out on purpose, bro. Ain't no way they got all these underground tunnels.
Never forget, if Batman would just kill people, Gotham wouldn't have any problems. Yeah.
Not only do he not kill them, he let them out. Afro, Lucius created a whole dynamic like screens where he can see everything in the city. You can't tell me the Joker got a building you own. The Joker got an underground tunnel under a building you own. And you don't know it.
Never forget how Oracle came to be, folks.
I'm like,
never forget.
I'm like, you don't know this? You got a camera everywhere in the city. And you don't know that they got underground tunnels and they building holes under your building that you own. Not random building, the building that you own. Okay, all right, Batman. You a villain. Batman a villain. But speaking of villains, somehow the internet found this woman. Her name is Christian Cabot. They found her LinkedIn and found out who she was, which confused me because I don't know how they would know this. But they found
the CEO of Astro something.
Yeah, and we're gonna show that because
the HR.
Yes, because here it is. Busted. This backfire CEO and HR having an affair and were outed during a Coldplay concert. Andy Bryan and Christian Cabot from Astronomer wife's Facebook has already been found and people commenting on it. Here's the Coldplay thing.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I think that was a joke. I think it was a joke when he said they're having an affair. I don't think he really knew it.
No, he said they're either having an affair or they're really shy.
Mean it for real. I think they shy. You know, people just say that. But
that's just what people. Come on now.
So
he just said what he was thinking. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is Andy Byron, CEO. And here's the chief people officer, Christian Cabot. And by the way, somebody told me
human resources is crazy.
By the way, I haven't found this out, but somebody did tell me. I've been looking it up, but I haven't confirmed this, that she just got hired to this position recently. So she having an affair against her husband. And she just got a promotion. That is nasty work. That is nasty word, Afro.
Get in where you fit in.
Tori said, hey, if that fur get you more money, bring in them 6 figures, 7 figures.
There you go. Money
But-
talks, brother. Cash is king right after content.
But why would you go to a Coldplay concert in the front little aisle and hug and hold up? Why
Yeah.
you?
Well, I don't think anyone ever thinks they're going to be put on the fucking kids cam or the fucking. First of all, I don't know how often. Yo, that's why people concerts. Nigga, look, I be going to. I go to like metal concerts and rap concerts and like. Listen, Project Pat didn't never put nobody up on the fucking jumbotron. Nor did Lil Wayne might have had someone get up on stage, but. I'm just saying, couple cams aren't a regular thing at any shows that I've attended.
But if you go like sporting events or something, yeah. And then at a basketball game, so I've seen people who cheat.
Well, I know it's basketball games
when
and
the couple
football.
cams come on, Afro,
Baseball games.
Afro.
I've seen it there.
Afro, they separate when the couple cams come on. Afro, they separate when they cheat. You go to that way, I go this way. I go to the bathroom.
That's why I said he just said. I was like, what the hell? What the hell?
But yeah, I don't know what just happened. I think I had a blip, but
we're still live.
We are still live. But I do apologize for technical difficulties. While we're doing that, you don't forget to like and subscribe to that notification bell. All of that. I do appreciate you.
I'm sitting here eating nuts, folks.
Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe right there on the screen. This is Casual Conversation, part of the overall 99 Media team. As you see right there, don't forget.
You ever had a cocoa covered cashew?
I have not.
They're delicious.
This is, like I said, Zelma merch coming August 1st. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Casual Conversation merch is out right now, so go get that Casual Conversation. Yeah. I have a white bucket hat with Casual Conversations coming soon. I'll be here probably by next show. So looking forward to that. Maybe. But we're keeping up the pace of this show. Let us know if you like this type of show. We just go through topics, talking about it random. But this is another one that we have. A Texas woman is aiming to sue a local restaurant after a waitress charged a $100 tip after a woman wrote a tip as an April Fool's joke. The internet is divided on if the waitress should be fired, forced to return the tip, or if the patron is just at a loss for making a distasteful joke. Because she did write tip $100, then said, April Fool, dummy, no tip for you. Listen, I want to know what Afro thoughts on this. Afro, should the tip go through, or should it be back, or should it be given back? She did write a $100 tip on it. She wrote on the line of tip $100. Then she wrote on that. No, what I said, you wrote it. You wrote it.
Yeah, you put the.
Believe me, it's right here. It is right there. $100 at the tips, but I don't care what all this say. It does say $100. Right there. Don't be an asshole. If you didn't like the service, just don't give a tip. She can't write it for you.
If you don't like the service, just don't leave a tip. But once you did what you did, it is what it is. I hope you ain't a broke nigga like that. Low key, though, I hate people like that, and I'm gonna be completely honest. Low key, I hope that shit overdrawing your bank account. I don't like people who are mean to fucking don't be assholes to people in food service, yo. Because fucking waitress, look, I had a mother that was a waitress and a bartender when I was younger, yo. Don't do that shit. We don't control. Look, we didn't make tip economy. We didn't make the tip culture, yo. We just have to live in it.
And people don't realize how hard it is. Listen, being a waitress and all that stuff probably one of the hardest. You gotta remember, everybody order. You gotta make sure they food, because if you don't, they get very unruly. So you have to memorize shit, what plate they in. You gotta try to make it fast. Then you get yelled at when it's not your fault. But just like the person,
right? They take the flack for fucking the chef. for everything, yo. Waitresses get the, yo. Be nice to your waitresses, folks. They're just regular people, but they have to deal with so much shit.
You know who else got a horrible job? The person at the airport who said the little thing when the plane late, and then then I watch him get cussed out. I got a fucking job, you stupid bitch. I'm like, oh, she like, sir, I can't make the plane show up.
Yo,
I'm not in control of that bitch in the air.
yeah, I'm not flying it, brother, just so you know. Another technical difficulty. But be nice to people who are in the service industry. Folks, that is the what we want you to take away from this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but we have another story. The McDonald's employee, 26-year-old, kills manager after posting around about being mother gone too soon. She even did the checky mask. Is her face thing on Snapchat after she did it? Listen, I ain't never hated a manager that much. And from what I read, the manager didn't even really do nothing.
Well, I don't know. From the videos that she posted, this manager was making her, air quotes here, folks, making her life a living hell. But, yo, Shorty was emotionally unstable to the utmost and acted out on her wildest thoughts, and she fucked herself over. Can't be killing folks.
She said that she sent her home twice and was bullied. I don't know what that means, but
well, I saw in one of her videos she was talking about how her manager kept on sending her home for stupid stuff, and she was making mistakes that she would have to fix, and she didn't have money, and apparently she was staying with some dude who was trying to extort sex out of her for living with her, and the manager cutting her hours and shit was making it harder for her to pay for things, so she was feeling pressured by this guy to have sex with him, and she made a whole bunch of videos about that. But this is all just one side of the story, so what the truth is.
Every employee that ever existed will tell you the same exact story, the exact same way. Everybody I've ever worked with will tell you the exact same story. Hell, I done said it. That I make up for what my manager do because the manager don't know what they doing. So
I thought you were talking about that your roommate trying to extort sex out of you. I was like, damn.
I was like, no, ain't nobody. I'm talking about work related.
Yeah, but I was just saying, freaking. Well, and those are all, folks. Those are all from videos that she made.
Yeah, so it's just.
And like I said, that's just one side of the story. Although, like, if there was some guy trying to extort sex from her, and because she couldn't pay her part of the bills and her hours were getting cut at work, I see how that can be stressful. I don't know how quickly I'd equate it to murdering my boss, but
you probably should have murdered him.
No, hold on. We're not saying that anyone should have murdered anybody.
Yeah, he's more. I find more fault in your stress coming from him extorting you than maybe her. But I don't know. It might be something she might be mean as hell behind the scenes.
Look, there's no quicker way to fucking incite a person towards violence than to fuck with their money. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth.
Yeah, true.
Fucking with people's money is sometimes piss them off for anything, yo. You nigga be like, fuck my family, I don't care, but you fuck with that nigga's bank account, I bet he's on your ass.
Why does Anissa always throw shots at? She randomly throwing shots at IW. She gonna divorce him.
Oh, Anissa the Greasy.
Yeah, over IW because she been throwing shots at him.
Yo, she probably blames it. She low key, regardless of what she says, she probably blames that content cop for Creator Class 3 failing, just like everybody else does.
That's fair. Let's watch a funny video. Tell me what you rate this insult. We just doing random shit today. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Before the bibbidi bobbidi boo. Damn, you're a victim.
But you didn't know it. She said you look like Cinderella before the bippity boppity boo.
Oh, so you look broke as hell.
Yeah, you look like Cinderella. Your daughter, just imagine your daughter, your child. So you look like Cinderella.
Cinderella was still bad though, yo.
But she looked busted before she got that.
Well, I mean, her clothes were busted. She was still baddie.
Just man, your daughter be like, you look like Cinderella before the bippity poppity boo. It's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the Disney insults. Yeah.
What you rate that though? What you rate the insult from a kid? How would you rate it?
From a kid, yo, I feel like it's staged, low key. Black parents be doing that on social media, anyways. But if the child actually did think of that line, good on her. Solid 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10. Good deprecation.
I agree. I think it was 7 out of 10. Could have put a little more oomph on it, but we give it a 7 out of 10.
Should have called her a broke bitch afterwards.
Another story we have Roblox.
Roblox.
Roblox CEO wants adults to use the game for dating. A lot of people who are too afraid to go on a real life date might find it easier to have a virtual date. I think Roblox is a platform for loneliness and to help bring connections. This, by the way, people that don't know, I've been saying a lot of stuff is off the last thing. People marrying AI. Now they want you to date through Roblox, and then you can marry AI.
Yo, dating through Roblox and although I do want to say, I just saw earlier, Roblox is now doing a thing to try and stop adults from being friends with children to where freaking they have different accounts or some shit like that. I saw a tweet about it earlier. I didn't read it in depth, but that is a good thing. But we got to realize that fucking Roblox is just a digital sweatshop, yo. They're just children fucking spending hours of coding and making little games that fucking Roblox then sells, and they get pennies on the fucking dollar for their hard work. Roblox is low key just a digital sweatshop for Gen Z.
I think they opened up schools to help. I think they opened up little schools. I think my nephew.
And kids are addicted to it, yo. Kids get fucking into fucking Roblox. The homies' kids be into Roblox. My nieces and nephews are into Roblox. Roblox is fucking. I don't know. I think it's stupid as shit. I don't enjoy it at all. I don't think there's fun to be had, but fucking kids crash out over that shit.
I'd agree. I think it's insane, but they figured out how to make it work, and they can make an infinite game where they don't have to do the work, just like Skyrim.
The kids do the work, and then if the game's good enough to be sold, the kids get fucking pennies up for their hard work while fucking Roblox takes the lion's share.
Skyrim and GTA, the other games just have some level of like, y'all do the work for me. Even though most of them adults, because it's kind of harder to code them than Roblox.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a bunch of, at least it's adults doing the work fucking then, but Roblox is for real is a lot of kids.
Yeah. Here is another one of our stories.
What?
Yes, if y'all don't know, this is Israel does it again. They are bombing again in Syria this time. So,
the capital of Syria, Damascus.
By the way, y'all should know, by the way, if you Christian, but Christians don't care. They don't really read the Bible. A lot of y'all don't read the Bible. I'm just gonna call y'all out. A lot of y'all don't. Damascus is a big name, so bombing Damascus should feel some type of way to you.
And to all the rednecks out there who aren't up on their Bible studies, no, we're not talking about the steel, but we are talking about where the steel was first made. But it's just crazy to me that freaking we can just let stuff like that, and it's none of our business. I hate it. It is none of our business, but we have attached ourselves to the fucking conflicts of the Middle East for better or worse for the last 100+ years, yo. So it is what it is. But I think it's crazy that we can watch as a country that we are so heavily allied with at this point in time does shit like this, which is, I mean, random rocket attacks on Damascus. I mean, come on, yo. But how much longer before we bring Benjamin Netanyahu back to shake all of Congress's hand again, so we can go back and order the bombing of another random town in a small country in the Middle East? It's so fucking dumb, yo. The man's a war criminal, and freaking these are the reasons why. Stuff like this, but we don't care because, for whatever reason, we're the ultimate partners of Israel. I don't know what pictures are had, but whatever.
But yeah, it's mentioned in Jeremiah as the destruction of Damascus is prophesied. It's also where Abraham saved Lot. But so for you, anybody
Sunday school teachers, though, man.
Yes, so Damascus is a big name in the Bible, and we got 2 more stories, and then we out of here. But
She's been calling me out. She's taken offense to some things that I've said in the past that had nothing to do with her. And, you know, people are asking me, would you come back? Well, I have to be inspired by the opponent. I have to be inspired by the purse because I have multiple things going on, multiple streams of income. I don't need to do it. I have to want to do it.
Before I forgot that song in the background, but she said for 15 million, 20 million should be down to fight Clarissa Shields. Do you want to see it, Afro?
No. How old is Layla Ali now?
Layla Ali is 47.
Brother, Layla, I don't want to see Layla Ali fight freaking Clarissa Shields when she's almost 50 years old, man.
And Clarissa Shields is 30.
That's an almost 20-year difference, brother. That's 3 years short of 2 decades. Like, I mean, and maybe Layla gives her the business. Layla was a bad bitch. Part of me, look, get to the money. And look, if there's somebody out there that wants to put up the $15 million, $20 million, which would be 30 because you'd have to pay them both that. If there's some prince in Saudi Arabia or somewhere else that wants to put up that money, or if the WBC wants to make that happen, or any of these other, like, do your thug thizzle. But I just feel bad because we keep on getting these matches that are age mismatched to a certain degree, and then we just incessantly complain when the fights are mismatched.
Yeah, true.
But would I watch it? Fuck yeah. Somebody pay him. I'll watch Clarissa Shields versus Layla Ali any day of the week. Somebody fucking pay him. But I'm not going to be expecting some super clean masterpiece of a back and forth. And I could just be talking out my ass because I don't know how fucking Layla Ali's fighting right now. I don't know how she's holding up. But I do know Clarissa Shields been on point.
Yeah, she's 30. She's still active in her prime. That's a difference.
She's literally at her peak right now. She's in her bag.
This is our last story, but this was mentioned earlier. So I do want to. It has come to a head as Castanet said, Aiden is his friend. He don't know where all this hate come from. But we stated earlier what we think the problem might be, and Cass says it himself. So don't have to listen to us as we told you, because me and Afro know what we talking about. But listen to Kai tell you, and listen to Aiden respond to it.
Going for that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that, bro. Ray can sit there, do monkey noises, and say crazy shit all the time, but it's cool. But as soon as it's my community or anybody else's community, Cuffin will call me crazy Jew stuff, and I talk to Cuffin back the same fucking way, bro. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's just the reality of things. And Kai, the only reason why my community does not like you is because of look at the clip that I sent you a couple days ago, bro. Look at the clip I sent you a couple days ago. You see I'm praising you, saying W Kai, WWW, and then what do? You scroll right past it. No shit, they're not gonna fuck with that.
But you talking about another person, not Kai. You keep bringing somebody else in it. What Cuffin got to do with that? Cuffin is unhinged psychopath. He's not getting a brand deal. You ain't gonna hear Kai call you some weird Jew shit. You're not gonna hear Kai do it.
This Kai is sponsored by Nike.
That's what I'm saying. Cuffin would do that. You can't disrespect that. He felt type of way. Shout out to Miss Morgan.
Listen, as soon as we get big corporate sponsors, maybe you get PC Commie. But until then, But I'm still not freaking out here just throwing out racial slurs on a regular basis.
Yeah, and then he not
mean,
going. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, he like, somebody else said it. What you got to do with me?
That is a big problem. People are like, oh, what? But they did it. That's got nothing to do with you, though. That's them. You're not them.
Cuffham don't have no brand deals. Cuffham living off your money. You help him get.
I don't even know who Cuffham is.
That's the point. And he comparing Kai to him. Kai's one of the biggest streamers in the world. Brand deals.
Kai's one of the biggest streamers on the planet, bar none.
He hosting NBA. He doing NFL shows.
Who's bigger than Kai? Besides, like, Mr. Beast. Maybe Speed.
Mr. Beast and Speed might be the only one in that category. But that's what I'm saying.
FQC when it comes to money.
You can't compare one person who's at the bottom of the streaming poll of big streamers. I'm not gonna say he's not a big streamer. And then
Cuffham's not like a super little streamer or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm saying at the big streamers, he's on the low end. But so when you say that, it's not like
no shit. Like, I'm gonna just be real. If I did the same thing, Kai, if I scroll right past a clip from you, I'll scroll right past the same clip from you, Kai, of you praising me, your whole community's gonna be on my ass. Oh, L8 and L8. It's the same shit.
No, it's not, yo. It's not the same, by the way. I do want to say that it's not the same because your chat get a little racist, my boy.
It's the same shit. I gotta watch the full thing, but like, I'm just being reality. I'm gonna stick up for y'all, bro. Because I'm gonna really stick up for you guys, bro. I don't want it to be like that, but every single comm is toxic in their own ways. Every single community on X is toxic.
Well, that's true. That is true, by the way. Every community on X is true. He's not lying about that. But I do think it's like a difference. You can't compare somebody who does like high level business to somebody who doesn't. Just because you chose not to, and you chose to do big business in another way with the gambling company, don't mean it's not the same. I just want you to know that. So I do agree with him at the end. Everything on X is toxic, but again, it's getting weird because, like I said, it's a weird dynamic because streaming is weird. Like, some people, I don't want to be around me all day. You can't bring everybody with you everywhere, even if they successful too. You can't do it, even if I like you. There's certain things you can't do. We got to be realistic and honest. And it's certain things you can't just. I can't allow you to hurt my bag, even if I fuck with you. Man, you cool. But something we can't do because certain things you do or certain things your community do. And it's fine. It's all right. Like I said, your community is big toxic. I think, by the way, I think all communities are big toxic. Like, yeah, I want y'all to know something. He said, everybody, like, your community be like L. Aiden if he did that to him. L. Aiden is way different than what his chat said, by the way. I do be watching. Like, I don't dislike Aiden either. I just want people to be more realistic because I get these people young and they've been successful their whole life. So it might not come with the same knowledge or wisdom in the same way as going through your regular life and understanding how regular people think because you're constantly online and everything you do is based on online. Right? Everything you do is based on online. And some people value business over personal friendship right now because they in their grind mode, and that's fine, right? That's fine, by the way. I don't know why. I feel like people on the internet. The thing about people on the internet, they don't really care about you. It's like a claim, right? They'll tell you to crash out over some dumb shit and like lose everything because they just want to be entertained by stupid shit. A person that wants you to crash all the time or say something stupid or always voice your opinion on shit that you probably shouldn't voice your opinion on ain't really looking out for your best interest. They're more so looking to be entertained by some dumb shit. And those people aren't really your people. And it's not to everybody in the Aiden audience, by the way. They're just to the toxic ones. Aiden has so many people in there. So I'm pretty sure it's a lot. It's thousands of great people in there. It's thousands of great people in his community. But some of the loudest and the most obnoxious on Twitch or on X, or probably very toxic. Why? Because toxic sells now. There's one thing I've noticed on the internet. Toxicity sells. If you could be the most toxic person online, everything we talked about today been toxic. That gets views. I try not to talk about in a toxic way. I try not to go off on people, even though people want me to, by the way. The amount of people that tell me just to go in the old school Zell rants. I know a lot of people don't know that. They don't know 20-year-old Zell. They only been knowing me since my 30s, but people want me to do it. I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I'm past that point. I might do it. I might have one soon, though. Tyler Perry, maybe. Stephen A. Smith. There's some chances that you might have it. RG3, if I talk about RG3, I'm just going to get really pissed and on with it. But I do want to say I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Afro Cummy, you can follow him at AfroCummy765 on all social media. You can see him on Friday Night Year every Friday. Top 10 Everything on Wednesdays. Here at Make It Make Sense. Make It Make Sense, the podcast on Saturday. And here on Casual Conversation on Thursday. I think he does other shows too. So go check him out. You can find me anywhere you see the logo. Overall 99, anything Overall 99. Besides that one kids channel that they rapping on about 18 years ago. That's not me. But if it's Overall 99 Gaming, Overall 99 anything, Casual Conversations, I'll be that news hopefully soon. I have to get up with some stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll see. Of course, here every Thursday, Make It Make Sense. I'll be on there usually. And there'll be some good stuff. So I do appreciate y'all and everything. It is. We're out and peace.
It's LA, Chili's on the fence. Talking circles and makes no sense. Afro Cummy's out here on his grind. Neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the day. With Salme Afro Cummy, we laugh and play. As a mean moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Salme shrugs, he's got no side. Just watching waves like a lazy tide. Afro Cummy seems a low-key wild, but he's got charm, it's his freestyle. So casual conversation takes the day. With Salme Afro Cummy, we laugh and play. Ebony moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony moonbeam with a wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Salme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro Cummy laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Salme Afro Cummy, we laugh and play. Ebony moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony moonbeam with her wig so bright. Ebony moonbeam with her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Salme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro Cummy laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With Salme Afro Cummy, we laugh and play. As Ebony moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Conversation takes the day. With Salme Afro Cummy, we laugh and play. As Ebony moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. With the mean moonbeam with the wig so bright. With the wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Salme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro Cummy laughs, he's got that allure.